Yeah, hi. Now we are going to see regarding a very famous case, that is bank nationalization case, in which the Supreme Court had redefined the freedom. It was a showdown of R.C. Cooper case. That was a question even in the mains examination as well, 2016. Now just imagine this in 1969 when Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India. He was trying to redefine the economic roadmap of India, and he wanted to bring several reform. One of the major reform in her roadmap was the nationalization of the 14 major private bank in India. The government were saying at that particular time very emphatically that we are doing this for the poor, for socialism, that is Samajwad, for equality, for egalitarianism, for equity and all. Now, the persons or the stakeholders which were on the laws was Rustam Kavasji Cooper, that is R.C. Cooper, a very powerful industrialist. He stepped up and went up to the rampart of Supreme Court and said vocally that you can't just seize the private property in the name of socialism. So he said he had a very important text with respect to this particular reform. He goes to the Supreme Court and said the related banking companies acquisition and Transfer of Undertaking Act of 1969 is violating their fundamental right. His argument was very simple. He was saying it is violating his Article 14, Article 19 subclause 1F, which is related with property, and Article 31, which is related with the compensation. Now the twist begins. The government confidently walks in with the help of the Attorney General and said, Mr. Cooper is just one individual. The company owned the bank, not R.C. Cooper. And the company can't claim fundamental right made for the citizen. Sounds logical, right? But the Supreme Court isn't buying this particular time the argument of the governor or the government or the AG. So they try to redefine the A.K Gopalam judgment, which we have discussed in the previous lecture or the previous short, wherein in a compartmentalized manner, the Supreme Court had seen each fundamental right. But here, the connection and cross connections had started brewing up. And the Supreme Court had said in this case that the fundamental rights are not in the watertight compartment. If any government or executive action violates any aspect of liberty, equality, or property, it's unconstitutional. It is ultra virus. So the court struck down the 1969 nationalization law and it revolutionized the interpretation of the fundamental right, which was quite stereotypic in A.K Gopalan case of 1950. Thank you.